on Tinder.
Yeah? How long ago?
A little over 2 years ago. Our
Okay.
first date was at the opening reception for Hotel Monaco. Aaron had tickets and we were messaging on Tinder and he asked if I wanted to go. So it was raining. He picked me up. We went to the event and it's pretty good. No, I just said I love you and I can't wait to marry you.
I met the leads from Big Three. There's one.
I kind of want to try a Purple Martin and see if they're any good. Oh, did you make the beer side?
But then do this. You see what I'm doing? And then look up just slightly more. Take a little bit of a walk.
Come on. We gotta get you some water, bud. You look thirsty.
We can put him in there. I thought you weren't supposed to see each other.
No, we're getting a photo shoot out of the way.
You look so pretty. You look so gorgeous. I don't want to touch your face. This is my second time.
Doesn't she
Does
look
anyone
beautiful?
else?
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, your dress is amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Really?
You
really
look
is.
spectacular.
No, you do too. You look wonderful.
It's so nice to meet. Are you afraid of me?
Oh no, Richard.
Are you afraid of me?
Afraid of you?
Yeah. Are you?
No.
Why are you shaking?
Nice touch.
Oh, you look
Has
great.
nothing to do with me.
I had to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go get your boutonniere. And do we have others that we should
Yeah,
be giving
they're
to
all in a
our
tray.
match in the boys' dress?
Bridget.
Siblings?
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing?
I'm going to actually pose the two of you right here, where Jerry's
Okay.
standing.
All right. Good to see ya. Happy day. I'm doing great.
Even though I hate wearing suits.
You're
You and me
adorable.
both. This is our brother.
How you guys doing?
Hello.
I'll get out of your guys' way.
But be down by the swing in 5 minutes.
I understand.
All right, just be really cute. There you go. Look at each other. Can you drop your dress down? Chin.
Really strange.
Tickle the
Can we
chin.
incorporate this? That's super weird.
Tickle the chin.
Really.
It's gonna be weirder on video.
Yeah, tickle behind his ears.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. You guys, you almost might have forgotten this.
I know. I was thinking.
I have 5 stepbrothers.
Oh, hi. There's the camera broken. Thank you.
I love the little menu cards.
Did they put the little menu cards on?
Pretty.
Oh, do you like your makeup?
I guess.
You look so pretty.
Matching belt.
Well, since you guys are all here, I don't want to. So if you guys wanted to.
Actually, I think this is one of the suits,
Maybe, huh?
pattern that I really liked, and I almost went for it.
It's a little close.
You clean up well.
What happened to the tie?
All right. Never
Good luck.
promised his whole life he'll never wear a suit.
I guess they want to. Yeah, sorry.
Fine.
Daddy.
Hi,
I
you're
know.
Lara.
All getting better.
Austin. He's trying to film you.
Perfect.
But if it makes you feel better.
Perfect. Perfect. Look down at your mom. Each other. Oh, that's so nice. Put your head on her shoulder again.
Why?
Look at, now both of you just look at me and smile.
Okay.
Come here. Look over there. Perfect.
Can you make me look younger?
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Can I have all of you guys in there? We're gonna put the groom in. Aaron.
There's an idea.
So. Careful there. Let me think.
4:30.
4:35.
Let's go have a chat. Perfect. Then, Mom, can you get on this side?
I started hugging him when he was like 1 year old. I never stopped.
That's
In
awesome.
front of all of his high school
Good.
friends. Never
And look at the boy you got though.
Oh.
He's a good one. Look right at me and smile.
It's Uncle A's wedding. Hi, Uncle A. Hi, Aunt Lara.
Who's the older one?
Hey! I'm older. What the heck? But barely. No.
He liked you for a very brief period of time.
What?
I'm sorry. So wait, I need your
Much
bride,
older.
and then I need the two of you.
Much older.
How much older?
2 years.
And I remember that because in first grade.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Say cheese.
So you're the much younger brother.
Hey,
You're the
watch
much younger
it.
brother.
That's right. You've got a cane and you can use it.
Yeah, he likes your apple.
Oh, why can't you
Making the flag thing. So that.
Your dog is the best.
I don't. We've got to ask Aaron what his plan was.
This cow's got trouble. Get her. Hey, Bear, come on. So, the Ketubah were very proud for you to sign. But it's a specially made thing. This paper was actually made out of some of the trimmings from Lara's wedding dress. By me. That's how I know that they're in there. And it's got a passage that is meaningful to us. So happy to have you both sign it. We're signing it. The witnessed line here is for Todd and Steve. And Lara and I are actually signing it as well. And Amy is around here. She'll sign it too. Then we'll put it back in and throw it on the easel and have it be part of the ceremony. So perfect. But you have the luxury of testing it. I don't care about the signature itself.
Please gather round for the ceremony before the ceremony, the signing of the ketubah and the Pennsylvania marriage license. Please gather round for the ceremony before the ceremony, the signing of the ketubah and the Pennsylvania marriage license. Aaron and Lara, in this quiet moment before your public wedding ceremony begins, those closest to you are here to witness the signing of the important documents that make this day a once-in-a-lifetime moment for you both. As you become legally husband and wife, we delight in your happiness and wish you only good things for you to come in your lifetime together. This beautiful, absolutely beautiful ketubah has these words for you that you will see every day as you hang it in your room, in your home. And Aaron, since you made this up until 3 a.m. last night. Could you just say a couple words about it? Why? What's the meaning
Yeah,
behind it?
well, you'll see when it's all framed back up, but there's a watermark included in the paper that you should be able to see when the light shone through. That is, I think, maybe apropos to marriage on some level. It's an image from the Giving Tree.
It's her favorite book.
It's a beloved book. Everyone loves this book.
I know.
Anyways, when it's signed and back in the frame, we'll put it on the easel and maybe hold it up to the light. Hopefully you can see what this means.
And he made the paper out of the lace from my dress.
And some other stuff. It wasn't that much extra lace. There's a lot of filler in there, but there is some scraps. So it was a labor of love.
Excellent.
You're the
Well,
best.
we'd like to have.
I promise to stand by you always, to be joy in your heart and food to your soul, to bring out the best in you always, and for you to be the most that I can be, to laugh with you in the good times and struggle with you through life's challenges. May we strive to bring fruition both our shared and our individual hopes and dreams.
So let us build our home on a foundation of trust, respect, and generosity of spirit. May our lives be embraced by warmth, peace, and love. And when we grow old, may we walk together hand in hand, still feeling the sweetness of our devotion. I give myself without reservation to our union and welcome you as my partner in life. May our home and family be bestowed with blessing and peace.
And now I'm going to have you two come and sign your ketubah. No tears on it, please.
Just like,
okay, cool.
push the tears away.
All right,
Okay, does the groom
Now,
go
Aaron?
next?
Partial to micron number.
Supporting what you're saying and what I'm saying.
Thank you. And now I'm going to have your witnesses, Todd and Steve, both sign it.
I'm going right next to him.
Go
Yep.
right next to him.
Right next.
And finally, me. And in addition, I'm going to sign your marriage license. With the legal status of marriage comes many rights and responsibilities, which will enhance your life and also contribute to the stability and richness of the world around you. As you look at these two documents, know that you are now joined legally, just as you will be joined by intent, hope, and love in your actual wedding ceremony in a few minutes. The wedding ceremony that follows, thank you. Kind of need that for later. Here, I'll
Let's
take
just hold on.
Thank you. The wedding ceremony that follows will be a public declaration of what now exists in a very private way. May your wedding ceremony be a continuation of your celebration and an equally happy and joyful moment. Congratulations. This calls for your first kiss. All right, and that concludes the ketubah ceremony. I know we're going to need to put that back together.
Yeah,
and
I'll
take it
handle
down.
that.
I will. You can put this.
I got a good picture of Bear.
Oh, that is
No.
good.
No, zoom out.
If ever- Michael,
You sound wonderful.
fantastic. I gotta get up there.
Grazie.
Hi, Aaron. Love you. Congratulations.
It's not too late to back out.
Really good days, and then days whenever she just gotta stay.
And like, I think I could do the wedding videos, but like that. Welcome, friends and family. Aaron and Lara invite you to be truly present at this special time.
She gave me some sweet love and brighten up my day. Yeah, and it makes me righteous, oh, and it makes me whole. But it makes me mellow right down to my soul. She gave me love, 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 crazy. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy.
has the honor of presenting this woman?
I and her mom.
Thank you.
You don't know what you're doing to me.
Dear friends and family, we are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments. The joining of two hearts in love, the uniting of Aaron and Lara in the bonds of marriage. Aaron and Lara have asked you all to be with them today because each of you has played an important role in their lives. Your love, understanding, and support will always be appreciated, and they thank you for sharing what will be one of their most memorable moments, their wedding day. Out of two different and distinct spiritual traditions, Aaron and Lara have come together in love. In that spirit of love, they've chosen to learn from each other the best of what each has to offer, to appreciate their differences and to affirm that their being together is far better than being apart from each other. Traditions from both Aaron and Lara's backgrounds will be recognized all throughout our ceremony, and you are invited to observe and learn and cultivate appreciation in both the similarities and the differences of their traditions. Not only is today the unification of two people, but also the celebration of family. Parents plant so that their children may harvest, mothers cry when their children hurt, and welcome pain and burden to give their sons and daughters the gift of life. Aaron and Lara wish to honor this blending of the families by presenting a bracelet with the symbol of an olive leaf to both of their mothers, to thank their parents for the many selfless sacrifices they have made and for their unconditional love so freely given. Today is the blending of these two families, separate up to this moment but united from this day forward. The olive branch is a symbol of peace, harmony, and abundance. It was historically worn by brides on their wedding day. Today it represents the blending of their different traditions, the strengthening of the family tree, and the bringing together of two families in peace. At this time, we will have a reading by Joanne Henry.
There is a desire within each of us, in the deep center of ourselves that we call our heart. We were born with it. It is never completely satisfied and it never dies. We are often unaware of it, but it is always awake. It is the human desire for love. Every person in this earth yearns to love, to be loved, to know love. Our true identity, our reason for being, is found in this desire. Love is the why of life, why we are functioning at all, what we want to be efficient for. I am convinced it is the fundamental energy of the human spirit, the fuel on which we run, the wellspring of our vitality. And grace, which is the flowing creative activity of love itself, is what makes all goodness possible. Love should come first. It should be the beginning of and the reason for everything. We believe and hope in ever after. It implies that every day we feel a perfect love. Is a great love made from only happiness? From continuous unending excitement? No. It is made of challenges that make our love long and deep and strong. It is a world of challenge that creates a unity of vision and a compromise of will. From that we find fidelity and hope and an engine to build a family and a world, and kiss when we are gray and dying and proud of the one we have always held as our true companion.
Aaron and Lara, take a moment to just take in this glorious day. It rained yesterday, it's gonna rain tomorrow, but today you have an absolutely perfect day. Now look at your friends and family. They are not here just because you invited them, but they are here because of your love. They are here to witness the magic of love, the exchanging of rings, your vows to commitment to each other, and to continue to provide you both with support and guidance as you begin your new journey in life as husband and wife. You are two friends who decided to journey towards a common destination called marriage. Before you begin this journey, remember there will be days when one of you will want to walk along the mountain path, while the other may prefer the valley, but always come together at the end of the day and share your experiences. There will be days when one will want to sing and dance, while the other will prefer to travel in quietness. So you will choose different paths, but take time to meet at the close of the day and be content sharing your experiences. There will be days when one will want to rest, while the other may want to walk along further the path, but at the right time you will come together and be happy that each has fulfilled his or her own needs. And there will be days like today when you will travel as one. And on those days, you shall rejoice together and enjoy your unity. It's at this point in the ceremony where I have the honor to say a few personal words about the couple. I really struggled with this, and not for lack of things to say, but a June wedding in Pittsburgh usually means heat wave or thunderstorm. So I knew I would have to limit myself to just a fraction of the things that make Lara and Aaron the incredible people that they are both individually and now as a married couple. I asked them to tell me separately how they met, and they both told the same story, almost to the exact wording. It was a dark and stormy night. Okay, those were my words, but it was raining. When they had their first date at the grand opening of Hotel Monaco. In a unique fashion that I can now see fits them perfectly. One of the first things that happened was after being completely drenched by a typical June storm, they posed on a red carpet, where right then and there they shared their first kiss. Now I was taught to wait till at least the end of the first date, or until the guy paid, to allow that first kiss. But that moment didn't need to wait. And it didn't need to signify the end of the date. They somehow already knew that it actually marked the beginning of a lifetime together. When asked about what they loved most about each other, again, their words were one and the same. They loved each other's openness. And judging by the amount of people who have traveled from far and wide, whether you're neighbors from across the street or your far-reaching family from Belize, Aaron and Lara, your openness and thoughtfulness not only caused the two of you to fall in love with each other, but for everyone here today to love you as well. I wasn't gonna cry. Today and over the first few years, people are gonna give you advice on how to have a good marriage, and it is absolutely fine to listen to them. But really, when you find the one, as you two did, together you just learn to make it work. It's not easy, but part of marriage is discovering how to overcome the challenges in a way unique to you. And I have no doubt in my heart, you absolutely will. If you are ready, Aaron and Lara, to begin your lives as husband and wife, please join hands. Aaron, do you, Aaron, take Lara to be your lawfully wedded wife, to be your constant friend, faithful partner in love from this day forward?
I do.
In the presence of your family and friends, do you offer your solemn vow to be a faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and in joy as well as in sorrow?
I do.
Do you promise to love Lara unconditionally, to support her in her goals, to honor and respect her, and to cherish her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Lara? Do you, Lara, take Aaron to be your lawfully wedded husband, to be your constant friend, faithful partner in love from this day forward?
I do.
In the presence of your family and friends, do you offer your solemn vow to be a faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and in joy as well as in sorrow?
I do.
Do you promise to love Aaron unconditionally, to support him in his goals, to honor and respect him, and to cherish him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now I draw everyone's attention down here. I know it's a little tricky for those in the back, although you standing probably can see it pretty well. We have here the ketubah, It is a marriage contract and one of the oldest Jewish wedding traditions, dating back 2,000 years. Traditionally, the ketubah is a legal document protecting the bride's rights, and thus is the possession of the bride. However, in its signing, it testified that the groom officially acquired the bride and that he agreed to support her for the rest of their lives. In modern society, where a woman is no longer considered property and can actually support herself, the ketubah takes on a new meaning. It serves as tangible proof of a couple's commitment to each other and offers a visual reminder of the values that they hold today and their hopes for an eternity together. Aaron and Lara together have written these words of love and commitment on a ketubah handmade by Aaron himself, with bits of the lace from her wedding dress. Prior to the ceremony, the couple, along with their brothers-in-laws Steve Zumoff and Todd Willen, signed this document, with Aaron's sister Michelle and Lara's sister Jen serving as the witnesses. Will you all please stand to be recognized? Thank you. I will now read the words of the ketubah aloud. I promise to stand by you always, to be the joy in your heart and food to your soul, to bring out the best in you always, and for you, to be the most that I can be, to laugh with you in the good times and struggle with you through life's challenges. May we strive to bring to fruition both our shared and our individual hopes and dreams. Let us build our home on a foundation of trust, respect, and generosity of spirit. May our lives be embraced by warmth, peace, and love. And when we grow old, may we walk together hand in hand, still feeling the sweetness of our devotion. I give myself without reservation to our union and welcome you as my partner in life. May our home and family be bestowed with blessing and peace. Aaron and Lara, may these words forever be etched in your hearts. The bond this couple have just made are sacred and eternal and should not be broken, but a marriage also needs the support of a community. Just as Aaron's sister Michelle and her husband Todd and Lara's sister Jen and her husband Steve affirmed their commitment to this marriage through the signing of the ketubah, will you who are present here today also promise to surround Aaron and Lara in love, offering them the joys of your friendship and your everlasting support? If so, please respond with, "We will." Amen. May I please have the rings? Awesome. Perfect.
Application is over.
It's the beginning of your 21 salute. Rings are a precious metal, but they were also made precious by us wearing them. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Aaron and Lara, although you each wear only one of them, these rings essentially belong to you both, for they are a symbol of the love you share and the promise that it will be a strong and lasting love. Throughout the years, they will speak softly of your promise to grow along with one another, to face the challenges of life, to remain one another's first priority, and to keep your relationship rich and full. They will give you strength and comfort in times of uncertainty and heightens life's joys as you share them. Never again do you walk alone, for your love will be with you always. Aaron, please take this ring, place it on Lara's left hand, and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my vows.
As a symbol of my vows.
I promise to love you.
I promise to love you.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
It's not going to come off. Lara, please repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my vows.
It's a symbol of my vows.
I promise to love you.
I promise to love you.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
Today, tomorrow, and always.
Like a good wine, a great love will deepen and mature with age. As part of today's ceremony, Aaron and Lara have captured their thoughts leading up to this day in personal notes to each other. Also, they've asked their parents to compose notes containing their thoughts and their most important piece of advice to this couple as they journey through life together. These notes will now be sealed in this box, especially made by the groom's friend, Alex Wallace. to be opened and shared together with a bottle of wine on their 10th wedding anniversary. It is at this time I would ask the parents to come forward and place their notes in this box.
Of course, that doesn't quite fit right. You don't have.
I'll pretend I have one. Okay, there you go. Let's see if I can get that to fit.
Perfect. And now I ask Aaron and Lara to place their notes inside the box. They're on opposite sides, sorry. June 24th, 2027. They will be able to reflect on the events and the emotions that they shared on this wonderful day. They can also reminisce about all of the wonderful memories that they will have made over the last 10 years and dream of all those yet to come. Aaron, will you please close the box? I'd like to close with a blessing. May you have many joys and be the light of each other's days. May all that you are always be in love. And may all that is love always be in you. May you always see and encourage the best in each other. May the challenges that life brings your way make your marriage grow stronger. May you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. Aaron and Lara, you have given and pledged your promises to each other and have declared your everlasting love by exchanging the rings. Your vows may have been spoken in minutes, but your promises to each other will endure until your final breath. You have pledged to meet sorrow and happiness as one before God and this community of family and friends. And so, by the power vested in me, by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now, before they kiss, we will conclude today's ceremony with the Jewish wedding tradition of the breaking of the glass. As Aaron breaks the glass, this is the wish we have for you both. May your love sustain you and keep you together for as long as it takes the pieces of the glass to come back together. In other words, may you stay together forever. As the glass is broken, we know your marriage vows are permanent and final, as the breaking of this glass will be unchangeable. And after the glass is broken, I invite everyone here to shout Mazel Tov, which means congratulations and good luck. I ask Max to give Aaron the glass. Aaron, when you're ready. Mazel Tov! You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you for the very first time, Aaron and Lara Martin. At this time, Aaron and Lara invite you to go outside of the barn for cocktails and appetizers.
Yeah, there we go. Now you guys all getting closer.
Ciao.
Perfect.
Done.
That's small but mighty.
I want to express my
best wishes to the two of you from me and my crew, Bridget and the 3 boys and the one child who's on the way. He'll be here in a month. We hope that you look back on this day as fondly as we know that we will. I know that you guys are going to have a great life together, and we're so excited for you. So thank you for letting us be a part, have a part to play in your day. Thank you.
Wedding, and the weather was perfect, and this venue is perfect. It's just gorgeous, and I just hope, and wish them all good things and happiness. I actually cried when I saw Lara walking down, because I was reminded of when she was little and she used to play dress up with our daughter Elise, and it was just very moving, so sweet.
Congratulations, Lara and Aaron. Ceremony was beautiful, and happiness always.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Lara?
I'm feeling good. I told him I was super awkward, and if he wanted, Aaron was better.
No. You're great. The camera won't.
Perfect day.
You do you.
Perfect bride.
It's your day.
Cheers
You
to
can do no
Lara.
wrong.
Everyone cheers.
Yes, cheers.
To the beautiful bride.
And it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Oh, didn't I, my dear?
Well, they've got the World Cup. Yeah, no, guys. You forgot about it? It's like always. Oh my God. This Stella? I'm sure this thing is something, So I thought this one goes, oh, where's that?
And I know birds. Are you really?
This is a very good old family friend and very special to me.
She is the most special woman in the world. She does everything for everyone. Karen Shipkevitz rocks. And I'm so happy to be part of her daughter's wedding. She's like a sister to me. I'm not shy. Lara and Aaron, from the whole Fernstrom family, we love you. We're so happy for you, and we welcome Aaron into our extended family.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time, Aaron and Lara Martin.
Welcome, everybody. Aaron and Lara, congratulations, what a beautiful couple. Lara and Aaron, you both have a unique charm, sweetness, and magnetism. Where's my teleprompter? Where's my notes? Oh, no alternate facts. Anyhow, you and Aaron are so happily in love, and you have been so happily since you announced your engagement on September 18th, 2016. Those of you are adventurous, romantics, dreamers, and not quite content with the conventional. A subject for future discussion. Sorry, no longer speech. Mazel tov, have a good time.
So, Lara said to me, maybe you could say a few words at my wedding. And then she said, but you really don't have to. As many of you know, Lara doesn't like to ask anyone to go out of their way for her. But she always goes out of her way for others. I think she got that from my mom. But Lara wasn't always so sweet. We had our little fights, especially when we were younger. But as we grew older, we realized how lucky we were to have one another. We've been through everything together. When I need someone to talk to, I always call her, even though a lot of times she doesn't want to listen. She still does. We've had so many adventures together. Many of these adventures were the very best times in my life. We pushed each other to our limits, made each other better and stronger. There are so many things between us that nobody will ever know. No, Barry, not you, or you, Mom or Dad. The only thing I've ever kept from Lara is when Aaron called me and said he was going to ask Lara to marry him. And I knew it would mean so much more to her if it were a surprise. So I kept my mouth shut for an entire month. She couldn't. I know. She couldn't believe it when I told her that I had known. When Lara first met Aaron, I heard about their first dates and how their relationship blossomed. She started to really like him. She was nervous about me first meeting him because she knew I'd be honest. And I know she wanted me to like him more than anything. The first time I met Aaron, I went over his house to meet them on a short trip home to Pittsburgh. I felt like I already knew him when I met him, and it was just natural. He had a great personality, and I could tell why Lara liked to be around him. When I gave Lara the thumbs up, I knew she was relieved and excited. I could tell that this was the guy that she wanted to marry. Aaron, welcome to the family. I wish you a lifetime of health, love, and happiness together. I love you both.
Until I was just introduced as the best man. I didn't know I was the best man. Is that true? Because it's funny what Amy just said about the call that she got. I got a similar call, and Aaron said, you can say something, but you don't have to. I had been waiting for this call like my entire life. This is my only brother. He was the best man in my wedding. I was super excited. I was already psyching myself up for this phone call. You know, ever since he and Larry had got engaged. He said, don't cry on the phone when Aaron calls you. This is a big moment. Also, don't act like you deserve it just because you're the brother or whatever. You need to be humble and gracious. And when he called and he says, you can say something to me, you don't have to. So I said, what are my responsibilities? He says, well, you have to give me the rings at the altar and you have to give a speech. And I said, oh, so I'm the best man. And he said, well, no. No. This is a very laid back wedding. We're going to have a traditional wedding party and you're not the best man. But I didn't want you to give a speech. So I had seen lots of best man speeches, but I've never seen a not the best man speech. And I didn't know what to say. I thought it over for a while and I was stumped. I didn't want to get it wrong, but there's no blueprint. So I asked Aaron, when we went to West Virginia last month, a lot of the friends, Aaron's friends, and some of our family got together to go whitewater rafting, and I took him aside. I took that opportunity to say, I don't know what to say in this not best man speech, so if you have any pointers, you know this is true. Aaron says, it's no big deal. Speak from the heart. It's at a crucial moment in the night. People will be just coming down off the high from the ceremony, and maybe they'll have a drink or two, and you really are going to set the tone for the rest of the night, so don't screw it up. It should be funny and heartfelt and tender, but not sappy. It's like if you just pull all those human emotions into one perfect balance, that would be great. And if not, you'll ruin everything. So that's what I got from him. Anytime that I need guidance or I'm looking for answers, I turn, in this instance, where I always do, which is Google. And I YouTubed it. What is a not best man speech? You'll be surprised, probably not surprised to find out there are none. There are lots of best man speeches. No, none for not best man speeches. But maybe we can put one on YouTube after this. So just for all those other people who are seeking guidance, you can learn something from this. Okay, so I'm very happy to be giving this address. I'm so happy that I'm one of you who gets to witness what we witnessed today. It's an honor for me to be a witness and play some small part, whatever you want to call it, in this ceremony to bear witness to this union. I'm a sucker for wedding days, and that's because they give us this rare opportunity to see true love at its greatest height. And Aaron and Lara love each other very boldly. When you see them together, it is evident how they feel about each other. So this day is no different than that. It's just that there are more people watching, and it's a wonderful thing to see. But no matter if it's 200 people or just a handful, the way that they treat each other, look at each other, and act when they're around each other can leave no doubt that they are truly and deeply in love. And it makes me so happy to see them that way. Only a couple more pages. Sorry. So we're here to celebrate two special people, and I love you both. And I'm so happy that you found each other. I admire my brother so much. I admire about him his love of life, and as Mr. Shipkovich said, he's got an adventurous spirit. So does Lara, thank God that they found each other. I admire and appreciate the way that the work that he puts into relationships. He's my brother, and he's a good one. He's also a very good son. He's a great uncle to my boys. He's a good cousin. He's a good nephew. Whatever he is very good at it. And he is someone who approaches his life with, he's mindful that every day he's got the potential to have new experiences, meet new people, and make new friends. And Lara, in Lara, he has found someone who is an exact counterpoint to him. She encourages him through her fun-loving spirit, her adventurousness, and I'm so happy that you do. They're both extremely genuine and caring people. They both have big hearts. They complement each other so well, I think, because they're both very generous souls. So, with that being said, I would like to thank, on their behalf, thank everyone for coming here from far and wide. I'd also like, on the behalf of the gathered Martins, to thank Karen and Harvey Shipkovich for putting on this wonderful event. This is amazing. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're all, I think I speak on behalf of everybody here when I say that we are all very grateful to have to share this day with you guys. Thank you. Also, I would like to propose a toast. So if you all raise a glass to Aaron and Lara, may your days and years be full of happiness and love. Thank you. I love you guys. Welcome to the family. I meant to say that. I forgot. That's like the one thing you're supposed to say. Forgot a couple of things.
I also wanted to welcome everybody. And before we started eating, we had a rabbi in the house. And what is an event without a rabbi saying a blessing over the wine? And I also wanted to put an honor to my good friend Madeline Fernstrom. And I want to tell a story about Madeline that has to do with the girls. So when Amy decides her sophomore year she doesn't like OU, wants to go to the University of Miami, it's the same weekend Lara starts at Penn State. And if you know Harvey, that wasn't quite his shtick to go take the girls and get them organized. And Madeline offered and took Amy down to the University of Miami and spent time and got her settled in her apartment. And that was just very special. She's done a lot of special things for me, and I wanted to honor her. And thank you. You've been a very good friend to me. Anyway, we'll start with Harvey.
I'm honored to give this blessing, like good wine. I hope that my friendship with Harvey is over 60 years, has gone and gotten better and better with age. Thank you very much for asking me to do this blessing as we thank God for this beautiful, loving event in this beautiful day that God has granted us. So I'm going to say the prayer in Hebrew, and then I'll translate it into English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei pri hagafen. Blessed art thou, our Lord, our God, who has given us the fruit of the vine and led us, which means to life, l'chaim. Amen.
Amen. Before I make the blessing over the bread, I have to say how honored and humbled I am to be part of this in such a special way. The Fernstrom family and the Shipkevitz family have shared so much together for decades, not 60 years, right? But sometimes I think our name should be Fernowitz or Shipkestrom or something like that. But I am so glad to be part of this. We love all of you, Aaron and Lara. We're so thrilled, and I'm so honored to be able to make the blessing over the bread, the challah, our traditional braided Jewish bread, and share with all of us who are so fortunate to be part of the lives of the Martins and the Shipkevitzes, and how lucky are we. So maybe you can hold this, Harvey, or maybe I should. Where's the knife? Wow. And like Rabbi Brodsky, I will do this in Hebrew, then in English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has brought forth bread from the earth.
Amen.
L'chaim. L'chaim. After the bread. Enjoy.
She's just a wonderful girl. I know you're lucky.
Well, I'm sorry I missed her childhood, but I'm looking forward to maybe getting to know Lara on some level through our children, what she may have been like as a child. So it's probably not too terribly far off, but
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, this is where the party is. Look to your left. She's taking pictures of you.
Aaron and Lara, we don't even know what to say because this is very mushy. And everybody does this, right? Everybody says this mushy but we really mean it. And we're probably the only ones in the world that really mean it. We're so happy for you. Should I be looking at you?
If we do it together, it's less awkward.
Should I be looking at you?
Exactly. If it's just on me, I'd be like,
Okay, honey, both of you guys know what I mean. I'm looking at this beautiful man with brown eyes, and he's telling me to look at him and express my deepest emotions. I love you. Girls, let's look at the video and tell Aaron how much you feel about him.
All right.
He's my uncle. But we love both of you.
Well, we do love both of you.
Aaron is my uncle. My big brother that I never had. You guys looked beautiful. Well done.
You are
Mazel
beautiful.
tov.
Best ceremony ever.
Congratulations.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov. L'chaim. L'chaim. Everything.
Good work, guys.
Bob is the man!
Never better, truly. Best time of my life.
We wish Lara and Aaron so much happiness. It's a beautiful day for a beautiful life for them.
Lara and Aaron, we love you so much, and we just look forward to growing and spending the rest of our lives together with you.
I'll be the moon when the sun goes down, just to let you know that I'm still around. That's how strong my love is. Whoa, that's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is, baby, baby. That's how strong my love is. I'll be the weeping willow, drowning in my tears, and you can go swimming when you are here. And I'll be the rainbow after the tears are gone, wrap you in my colors, keep you warm. That's how strong my love is, boy. That's how strong my love is, baby. That's how strong my love is, oh. That's how strong my love is. I'll be the ocean so deep and wide that gets all the tears whenever you cry. I'll be the breeze after the storm is gone to dry your eyes and love you warm. Oh, that's how strong my love is, baby. That's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is, darling. That's how strong my love is.
Let's have a round of applause for our newlyweds, Aaron and Lara Martin. We love you guys. Right now we're going to keep the bride on the dance floor. Lara is going to share a dance with her father, Harvey.
Say, I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss. But more than this, I wish you love. And in July lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health more than wealth. I wish you
hear it for Lara and her father, Arvind. And now we're going to invite Aaron back to the dance floor. He's going to share a dance with his mother, Karen.
She rocked me like a robber, just love me. She loved me, loved me, loved me. When I was grown to be a man, I never would know my name. Say now, who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consummated man. Such a beauty, my mama loves me. She loves me. She kept down on her knees and hugged me. Oh, she loved me like a rock. She rocked me like a rock. Oh, baby, just don't know me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. And if I was the president, the cornerstone would be the wall. I say now, who do you think you're fooling?
And let's have a cheer for Aaron and his mother, Karen, everybody. He's a mama's boy. In just a moment, we'll be cutting the pie, the wedding pie, as is tradition. And after that, we'll be heading inside and having some dancing. There you go. Slice away. Smile for the camera, guys. Smile for the camera. As is tradition, you can feed each other just a little bite.
Thank you, baby. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Give a round of applause, ladies and gents.
much. I love you both. And I think you're the best couple. I just think your life is going to be great. Be good to each other.
It really has probably been the best day of my life.
Right, for sure.
Thank you to everyone, our parents, the Martins, the Shipkovitzes. Is that how you say that? Shipkovitzes? We're not going to say it anymore.
Shipkovitzes?
The Martins. She's a Martin now. Our beautiful friends. Thank you.
Yeah, you're awesome. Joel and Amy are amazing. They made our whole wedding.
But mostly, I just want to thank Lara because she has been an absolute vision of grace and beauty throughout this whole, I thought you were cool and managed things well before, but when this wedding thing started to happen and shit came down, you just killed it, took it up to the next level, and performed with grace and beauty. I can't even imagine doing something like this without you. I couldn't have done anything like this without you. I can't do anything, basically, without you, and I don't want to do anything without you. So